Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Southern Dirt. My name is Summer.
And my name is Sunday, my mom's little helper.
She's going to be my assistant today, and I thought I would take a minute while I'm getting ready for fall and show you what I do when I get ready for planting. We are disassembling our GreenStalk today. We're going to clean it up, we're going to add soil amendments, and we're going to get it stacked back up properly to get ready for planting. So I hope you find this video helpful, and we're going to go ahead and jump right into the video. What do you think? First, I'm going to take my tiers and dump my soil out. You do not have to replace your soil every season. All you need to do is amend the soil. For sure you had some nematodes in there. You definitely want to treat it. You can do several different things. You can heat treat, or you can treat by some products. I'll put them in the description below. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna dump these out. We're gonna mix it with some new fresh soil. We're also gonna put Neptune's Harvest Organic Crab and Lobster and kelp meal. Then we're going to drench it with Neptune's Harvest Fish and Fertilizer when we get ready to plant. So Sunday is helping me break up our soil. It's much easier to do this when your soil's dry. So try to find a day when it has not rained. Most of mine were not super heavy, but it's definitely helpful. So here is what our GreenStalks look like. As you can see, our soil line has gone down over time, and we need to, of course, get more soil in these. You could go through and scrub all these out if you'd like to. I am not. We planted this later in the season last year, so if you've had a pot sitting for a couple years or a year, I would definitely recommend spraying them out and washing them with some light soap. And we're going to go ahead and start adding our amendments to our existing soil. Sunday, you ready to help me? All right. Okay, so first we're going to add some more fresh soil to this. I like to use Pro Mix. There are several different types of Pro Mix. I have the yellow and the red bag available in my area. A lot of people suggest and like the pink bag the best for growing in the GreenStalk garden, but it's just not available in my area. So this is what I use, and I also mix a little bit of red. I prefer this, and I feel like it does a really great job. I've been using this for about a year, and it is not sponsored. It's just a product that I like. Maybe one day Pro Mix will be a sponsor. All right, we're just gonna dump it in here.
All of it? Hey, don't dump it in my boot.
Sunny, this is really fun, huh? This is like therapeutic. This is so satisfying, huh? So next we're going to use all natural organic Neptune's Harvest kelp meal. I've been using this in my garden for about 3 years now, and I absolutely love it. I love all their products. They are all organic or OMRI listed. So we're gonna put this in. And of course I've got a coupon code for you. I'll put on the screen. You can save 5% off your order plus free shipping. Next, we are amending our soil with all natural organic Neptune's Harvest crab and lobster shell. We do this with our in-ground gardens and our GreenStalk gardens. This is high in chitin. Nematodes don't like it, and this works really well, especially if you already have nematodes existing in your gardens. We always have a struggle with nematodes in ours, and you never know if you're going to get a plant from the store that has nematodes in it and you plant it into your GreenStalk. So this way it helps keep it healthy. Another thing I like to add to my soil before planting is some sort of worm castings, compost, mushroom compost you've made at your own home. I just prefer to use worm casting. I will drop the link in the description below where you can find this. So now I'm going to wash my discs with some mild soap. You can use Dawn. I use 7th generation. You can use whatever you have available. You can use a scrub brush. This way you know that you're not going to get any blockage where your water is supposed to seep through on your discs. All right, these are all washed up and I'm going to set them to dry. So now we're going to fill our tiers up with the soil that we have already amended. I'd also like to take a moment and let you know that these sleeves are from Farmer's Defense, along with the gloves, the hat, and the apron. They're all matching. I've got the sunflower design. I absolutely love these. I don't have to worry about getting hot under my arms. I can wear a tank top and know that my arms are protected. Last year, and poison ivy several times. So I will not go into the garden no matter what I'm doing, pulling weeds or planting, without putting these sleeves on along with my gloves. That way it can assure any rashes or poison ivy and just getting dirt up under your sleeves. This is so nice because it just tightens right here and you don't have to worry about getting soil all up in your clothes. When you take it off, soil's coming out in your home or whatnot. I definitely recommend these products, and you can save 10% with my coupon code SOUTHERNDIRTGARDENER10, and I'll put the affiliate link and coupon code in this description below. So now I'm going to show you how I add my liquid fertilizer to my GreenStalk garden. This is organic Neptune's Harvest fish and seaweed fertilizer. They have all kinds of different liquid organic fertilizers. And I just like to turn on my irrigation, or just put your hose in the front on the top of it, and then just add your fertilizer into your water reservoir, and it will all just go down and disperse all throughout your plants. So we have all of our GreenStalk tiers filled all the way to the top. Now if you are planting plants that already have a soil base on them, definitely leave some room to work with. But this one I'm direct sowing carrots in, so I want to make sure that I'm filling all the way to the top here. Another thing you want to check and make sure that you do not have any dirt or mulch in your little mulches when you are setting up your GreenStalk. So just take a little water hose, spray those off. Make sure that nothing is in there, because when you set up your tiers, you want them to be straight. If you have one that has soil or mulch in and it's leaning, it could fall over. You definitely don't want that to happen if some strong winds come. So this will ensure that you have a stable vertical garden. So today I am using a 16 by 16 little gardening slab you can find at your local Home Depot or Lowe's. You want to make sure that you have your ground leveled. So we have raked back all of our mulch and made our ground as level as we can. And we're basically going to use a little rubber hammer to get that flattened out the way we need to. And I like to use a level to make sure that it is going to be flat, because you do not want your GreenStalk leaning, because it will not water properly. Plus, if you get some high winds, you definitely don't want that tipping over. So it's important to make sure your GreenStalk is stable by putting it on a slab, patio, whatnot, and making sure you get that level there. Now you want to make sure your GreenStalk is centered on your stone. Make sure no edges are falling off the sides. All right. You want to make sure these little holes are facing the actual little pockets. So when you're placing it on here, you just want to line that up. There you go. One thing you also don't want to do, never pack your soil in. Don't push your soil down. This is all lightly placed in there, and that will allow room for the roots to grow and do their work. Whew. is hot. Now when placing your tiers on top of each other, make sure to push down all around to ensure that your little wedges are matched with the bottom. And then we put our water reservoir on top. And we are all ready to go. Now, if you want to look at the automatic watering system, it is a game changer. You never have to worry about watering your plants if you go away on vacation or if you're gone for a couple days. It's so wonderful. They have a timer that you can set automatically to water your garden every day. Super easy to set up. I have them on all my GreenStalk gardens, and we'll show you how to install that maybe at the end of this video. So at this point, if you have a little bit of soil or some backsplash on your GreenStalks or just buildup, what I like to do is take a white eraser and just wipe off the areas that need touched up and then spray it off. You can use a little scrubby if you want. I wouldn't use anything harsh. This is just a loofah that we grew that we use on our dishes, and it works great for our GreenStalk.